Yo, this your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about boxing for all my boxing heads out there, man. We had another good weekend of fights, man. Two good fights that happened. The first one, this video we talking about my man Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley. We fought Brandon Rios. Good fight. Timothy Bradley looked, he looked impressive. Coming into the fight. Dang. Come on, man. My bad, man. I'm watching Sunday Night Football, man. My Dallas Cowboys. We playing the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles just tied it up 7-7. DeMarco Murray coming back to Dallas, scored a touchdown. Anyway, man, coming into the fight, everybody knew what Brandon Rios was bringing to the table, and everybody was saying it's up to Timothy Bradley. How the fight was going to go was going to be up to Timothy Bradley. What Timothy Bradley were we going to see? He had his long trainer Joel Diaz. They parted ways. A lot of people in the boxing world said that him and Timothy Bradley and Joel Diaz, they were the best trainer fighter duo, had the best relationship in the in the sport of boxing, as far as being on the same page, relationship wise and things like that, skill wise, and what to get the best out of your fighter. But he decided to part ways after his last fight against Vargas. But he took a big shot in the 12th round, man. So he brought in Teddy Atlas, and coming into the fight, I was thinking that if Teddy Atlas was going to get Timothy Bradley to try and box, Teddy Atlas going back with Cus D'Amato when they was bringing up Mike Tyson and their numbering system, he was going to try and get him to box, and that's what Timothy Bradley did. He came out in the first quarter, good strong jab, things like that, because Timothy Bradley is the stronger man, but he was clearly the smaller man. They fought at the 147 welterweight limit. And Brandon Rios weighed, he came in fighting like 170, rehydrated to 170, And to kind of put that into perspective, Triple G, man, his last fight against David Lemieux, a middleweight, he weighed in at 170, a middleweight. And you got Brandon Rios, a 147 welterweight, he weighed in at 170. That's a big welterweight, Excuse me. So Timothy Bradley was clearly the smaller man, smaller man. So he had the shorter reach, things like that. He stood behind his jab. He boxed, he moved. He didn't just go in being Timothy Bradley, I'm going there and brawl, got an iron chin like he did with Diego Chavez, Provodnikov. He didn't do that. He boxed, he moved, he fought a smart, intelligent fight. Then when he did fight on the inside, he fought smart and picking the shots, knowing when to let your hands go, timing, things like that, man. It was a great performance, man. It was a great performance by Timothy Bradley, and not known for his power. His last knockout was, 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was a while ago, man. 4 or 5 years ago, down at 140. So it was a smaller weight class, a smaller division. So he's not known for his power. Now, Teddy Atlas did tell him in the corner, and I saw the same thing watching the fight. He still tends to kind of, he's still like, because he's only been under Teddy Atlas, I believe, for about 2 months. I think like 7 weeks, 2 months. And Teddy was kind of reluctant at first, and he still kind of drops his right hand a little bit. Now, I believe it's habit. I'm not saying anything bad about Joel Diaz, but it's a habit that hasn't been corrected yet. But I think a lot of times he kind of does it to because he's not known for his power, to try to compensate for not having a lot of power. He kind of drops the right hand to generate power in the way you get that torque and you rotate your hips. You kind of drop his right hand, and when he did that, he got caught by Brandon Rios, his left hook. He got caught with a good left hook a few times, But that's kind of nitpicking. It was impressive to see that the maturation, how a guy at his advanced age can basically go back to the basics, man. That's That's what makes sports beautiful. That's why I love sports, man. You get a guy and went back to the basics, learned the basics, the fundamentals of boxing. Man, that's beautiful. That to me, that's beautiful, man. That's why I love sports, man. I mean, the knockouts are great, home runs in baseball, the deep balls in football, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But just learning to perfect the fundamentals, and the extraordinary will come. That's what I tell anybody who do sports, man. Perfect the fundamentals and the extraordinary will come. And man, to me, that's impressive, man. But, man, big ups to my man, Timothy Bradley. He did all of that, and he still got the knockout. Got the knockout to the body, which, see, when you looked at Brandon Rios, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna say he looked out of shape and fat, but, you know, his body wasn't what, you know what I mean, what it should be, what it should have been. And some people were saying, you know, Robert Garcia, his trainer, because Garcia, he also trains Marcos Maidana. You know, a lot of people remember Maidana for his 2 fights with Mayweather last year. And from what I'm hearing about Marcos Maidana, he's blown up, he's out of shape, and he doesn't really know if he wants to box anymore. And Robert Garcia, you know, he was training. I believe Robert Garcia, he was training Brandon Rios. And Rios saying his body can't do the things he wanted to do anymore. And he came in at 170. He came in at once. I'm not gonna call the man big, fat, and thing like that. You know, I'm not slim and trim myself. You know what I'm saying? But he weighed in at 170. The same thing as Triple G. You know what I mean? So I leave that alone. But Brandon Rios said he was gonna retire. I know he had a long layoff. He said his body just can't do the things that he wants it to do and that he's able to do. Kind of an emotional moment for him. So to see him get knocked out by a body shot, you know, that didn't really surprise me. But that's why I always tell people, man, don't forget to go to the body, man. Go to that body. Go to that body in boxing, man. But there we go. Yes, sir, my man, Darren McFadden. Let's go, Cowboys, man. Anyway, man, damn, I lost my train of thought, man. But go to the body, man. So, but Brandon Rios, man, he gave us a good career. He had a good career. So I wouldn't call him a Hall of Famer personally. I wouldn't do that. But he had a good career. Gave us some great entertaining fights, no doubt about it. Because Mike Alvarado gave us some great entertaining fights. So, you know, he had a good career. So I wouldn't quite call him a Hall of Famer. He had a good career. I wish him the best in all his endeavors. What he's gonna do outside of the ring, you know, spend time with his. That's bad. Spend time with his family, things like that, man. But big ups to my man Timothy Bradley. He got a guy who's not known for his power. Went back to the basics. What a lot of people say is boring. Went back to the basics of boxing. Did it the right way and still got the knockout. Man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful to me. Went back to the basics. You perfect the basics, perfect the fundamentals, and the extraordinary and the highlights, they'll come. Perfect the basics, man. That's what I like about Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley and Teddy Atlas it seems like they're made for each other. Because we all know Ted. There we go. Let's go, man. My Cowboys, we drive. My man Darren McFadden running the ball, doing his thing. Anyway, man, damn. What was I talking about, man? My bad. Learn the basics, man. And say, I forgot what I was saying, but Timothy Bradley, man, you look good. You look good, man. Very impressive. Say him and Teddy Atlas look like they're made for each other. We all know Teddy Atlas is passionate about boxing. Timothy Bradley, you know what I mean? He seems like he wants to learn and be a sponge and absorb and learn everything. Just learn. You know what I mean? And as a trainer, you love a guy like that, man. But that right there shows if anybody who wants to get into boxing, God dang, oh, there we go. Touchdown, let's go, baby. Oh, it's a flag. You know he pushed off. God. That's offense. Matt Castle I thought he got sacked. He spun out of it. Threw the deep ball to Terrence Williams in the end zone. I think Terrence Williams pushed off. Offensive pass interference in the end zone. Yeah. Damn. That's what it was. Anyway, man. My bad. Anyway, man, so man, it was beautiful to see that. Teddy Atlas did say, and he's already said, you know, he's coming back for the second training camp, things like that. So it's gonna be great to see those two guys together for the next fight. But now Bob Arum, Top Rank, they're saying the name Canelo keeps coming up. If they saying, you know, if Canelo beats Cotto, he's definitely gonna be Canelo Bradley. Or if Canelo loses, will it still be Canelo Bradley? I don't know. After watching him fight Brandon Rios, Bradley Canelo would definitely be an interesting fight now. You know what I mean? It'll definitely be an interesting fight. The way he box, move. He still, every now and then, you know, the Desert Storm still comes out and he wants to try and bang, you know. Oh, come on, stay on your feet. It's a flag anyway. Was it false start? Come on, man, we gotta be sharp, man. We gotta be sharp and execute here. Come on now. You know, Cowboys lost 5 in a row. Anyway, man, you know, it was good to see, and that fight, legal shit, god dang, that fight made me think of Cotto Canelo. You know, with the movement of Bradley and the movement of Cotto, it can give flat-footed fighters issue. Now, I'm not saying Brandon Rios is Canelo, not even in his class, especially skill-wise. Bam Bam is not even in his class. But when the movement of a guy like Bradley and Cotto, let's say, man, Timothy Bradley is not known for his power, but yet he went back to try and perfect the basics and the fundamentals of boxing, and he still got the knockout. Left hook to the body, right to the solar plexus. And when Brandon Rios, when he first went down, he got back up. The first thing I said was, he doesn't want to fight anymore. You know, I wasn't thinking he was going to retire, and I wasn't thinking that, but I was just saying that after the first knockdown, you see his mentality, the look in his eyes, his demeanor. He didn't want to fight no more. He got knocked down again. He kind of like, nah, you know what I mean? He didn't want to fight no more. So, congratulations to my man, Timothy Bradley, man. What I'm about to do, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to do another video real quick and watch, man. There we go. My man, Matt Castle, with a good, what, 15, 20-yard run? Nice little quarterback scramble. Let's go, baby. Come on. And I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to do a video for my man, Lomachenko, you know what I mean? So, that's coming right up, you know what I mean? Anyway, this your boy, it's bad though. This your boy, like, subscribe, man, leave a comment, all that good stuff, man. And, you know, this your boy, The Real McCoy, man. Boxing heads, you guys let me know, did you guys like Timothy Bradley's performance? Was it impressive? What do you think about him and, Canelo, maybe him and Kell Brook, Danny Garcia, the winner of Keith Thurman, Sean Porter? I don't know. I really don't want to see him fight Manny Pacquiao. I would rather see Terrence Crawford fight Manny Pacquiao. And even this new, because I seen him, Pacquiao and Bradley fight twice already, and I haven't seen Pacquiao fight this newfound Timothy Bradley, but I personally would rather see something new. I haven't seen Crawford and Pacquiao fight. I haven't seen Timothy Bradley fight Canelo. Oh, come on, no! Oh, we got it. Okay. Matt Castle got stripped, but whew, we got it back. We recovered it. Man, it's your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out, man. I'm doing a Lomachenko video real quick, man. I'm going to pause that real quick. I'm out, man. Peace.